Hey, how y'all doing out there? I just got done putting epoxy primer on a 2016 Mazda. I got to paint the whole car. Now, this is a brand new car, and another thing about this car, it's pearl white, so it's a tri-stage color. That means I got to paint the white first, pearl coat on top of that, clear coat on top of that. A lot of painting, a lot of action going on, especially when you got to paint the whole car due to hail damage. So what I'm going to do is I want to ensure that I don't get any trash in that bright white paint, and I have to clean my spray gun out. This is really important, and I'm going to show you the easy way to clean your spray gun out where it's pretty much flawlessly mint condition, brand new clean.
Welcome to D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
Now what we're looking at right here, this is a paint gun cleaner. This paint gun cleaner does work, but I do not use it that often. A matter of fact, I haven't used this in several years. Very expensive item right here. And there's a lot of people out there that don't even own one of these. I would say probably you watching this video doesn't even own one, and I'm not even going to show you the inside of it because you see we got stuff stacked on it. And I have this here in case I do need to use it, and we get a lot of production painting, because that's what these are good for. These are good for production paint line systems. If you got a lot of painting going on, you throw your gun in there, hook some air up to it, a pneumatic pump, bam, 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 your gun's clean. We're not doing it that way today though, because remember, we're at home. We're at home right now watching this video because we want to do it ourselves, and that's why we're watching this video. So my friend Pete's here to show you how to clean your spray gun as good as a professional spray gun cleaner, and probably better, because we need to get every minute piece of trash out of that gun inside the internal parts of it to make sure that nothing spits out of it, all right, from previous paint jobs. Possibly you might have put some epoxy primer in it like I did, or maybe you might have sprayed primer with it. We don't know. Or you painted a black car last week and you're painting a white one this week. Let's get to it. Let's get her done. So the first thing we're going to do always is we are going to get some rubber gloves, because chemicals kill. Remember that word, CK. Chemicals kill. Very, very important. Try not to mess with chemicals as much as possible, especially automotive chemicals. A lot of people think that, oh, well, they sell it over the counter, I don't care, it's safe, you know. But the next thing you know, you're getting Alzheimer's disease, dementia, Parkinson's disease, cancer, and all kinds of other diseases created from the chemicals that you are jeopardizing your body to be in contact with. So rubber gloves are very important. Sometimes I make jokes about them on other videos, but I'm dead serious about the glove deal. Now what we got here, I'm going to get this one here. This is a spray gun that's all together, all right? Now, it doesn't really matter what kind of spray gun you're using. We're going to use this one. You could be using an HVLP gun. You can be using a Siphon gun, whatever. But this is what this gun here looks like all together. And what I'm going to do is I am going to dismantle the nozzle. All right, I've already got this one apart. I'm just going to go through this real quick with you. I'm taking the nozzle off, the tip right here. So we're going to take those two pieces out. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my fluid needle out of the gun. Once I do that, I went ahead and I disconnected the cup from the gun so I can clean all the internal valleys out. So let me put that back together, and then we'll get on with the project at hand. So here's our spray gun right here. This is the gun that I'm going to use to spray that car with. And like I said, what I've done is I went ahead and basically dismantled the internal parts that really make this thing work properly. And the way that we're going to clean this is we're going to use another chemical, very, very fast, very efficient, and does a 100% great job. You're going to be shocked when I show you this. That's it right there, Carburetor Cleaner. Not brake fluid cleaner, not brake cleaner, Carburetor Cleaner. You want to stay away from brake cleaner, don't use it, don't believe anything you hear about it. Dangerous chemical, it will rot your parts out, it will rot your skin out. And the fumes off that brake cleaner is very dangerous to breathe as well. But what we're going to do, we're going to use good old carburetor throttle cleaner. And we're going to come over here, and the thing good about carb cleaner is it's efficient, it works very good, and it dries very quickly. We're going to go ahead and spray our nozzle in our needle holder area real good. And then we're going to take our brush. Now this is the brush I use. All right, because it gets right in there and it scrubs really well and it gets down into the grooves just like you saw right there. Then we're going to get right there. Now this is clean. You see how quick that was? It's a done deal. It's clean. It's like brand new. We're going to take our fluid nozzle here, our head. We're going to do the same thing. There was epoxy primer on that from spraying. Watch what happens when I spray that with carb cleaner. Comes right off and it works out great. We're going to take our brush, and we're going to take that brush, we're going to squeeze it around. The reason I like this brush is because it's got these long bristles, and it gets down in all those holes very, very nicely. Now, if you got a really, really dirty gun, the thing you want to do is you want to use, when you buy this carb cleaner, it comes with a little straw, okay? Hook the straw up to it, and then go inside to your nozzle, and your fluid nozzle and your head, whatever you want to call this, and go ahead and squirt each individual fluid head nozzle out area to make sure that those are cleared out. Then we got our needle. This is our fluid needle. This is what rides inside here and opens it up. And the way that we're going to clean that is inside this cup over here I actually have lacquer thinner. And I'm going to take a gray Scotch-Brite, I'm going to dip it in the lacquer thinner, and I'm going to clean my needle off using the Scotch-Brite and the lacquer thinner. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to clean the head of the spray gun out. We're going to take our carb cleaner, we're going to spray it out really good, just like you see me doing here. Making sure I get everywhere. We're going to take our brush, we're going to swizzle that around just like that. Clean it out, get all the gunk out. And then another brush that I got that I use is the round cylinder brush. So what we'll do is we're going to spray that in upside down. We'll take our round brush, and this will remove any fine particles that need be to come out of our fluid pickup tube that actually sprays out of the gun itself. Once we loosen it up, we're going to spray one more time. And then while we're at it, we'll go ahead and get around the head itself, taking our Scotch-Brite and cleaning it up. Getting rid of all the loose particles that might exist around that. Taking my brush, brushing it off nicely, and cleaning it. We'll go ahead and take our spray gun, lightly do a little bit of that jazz, take our brush, and what this will do, this will remove any loose particles that might be trapped inside the gun that will fall on our paint job while we're painting. Because actually, you don't know where dust comes from. Dust can come from anywhere, trash can come from anywhere, and it's very important to keep your gun clean. So we'll now go ahead and put our gun back together. There it is, right there. Just like that, our gun is now together. The next thing we need to do is clean our cup. We're going to go ahead and get this edge really good on the cup, because that's where a lot of paint builds up And when the paint builds up, it starts flaking off and it will fall into your paint job. And then we're going to take a screwdriver just like this, and we're going to clean that edge up. Now, you might not be using a siphon cup. I'm just showing you this right here to go along with the situation of how to do this. That it's very important that you keep everything very, very clean. And now we'll take our lacquer thinner. We're going to go around that edge with our lacquer thinner, getting all the loose edges off of it and making sure that that's clean as well. Inside our cup, let's look at that. Let's look at the inside. We're going to take our Scotch-Brite and we're going to Scotch-Brite the bottom of it. If I can get my big hand in there, there we go. And then we're going to get the walls of it very good as well. We're going to get down in those corners. This is very important to make sure that your cup is clean of all debris. Pour a little lacquer thinner in there. We're going to swish it around. I'll go ahead and pour it out. And I see right here I missed one spot. Let me get that. There we go. Especially when you're painting white, you want your gun to be absolutely clean. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and spray the lid for our gun, and then we will be done. Once again, we're going to repeat our process using our carburetor cleaner. Actually, carburetor cleaner will clean your spray gun quicker and more efficient and faster than lacquer thinner will. It will eat it away quickly. So if you want to clean your gun fast and efficient, I'm telling you, carb cleaner is the way to go. Remember that. And you can basically see what's going on here. Alright. We're going to clean our tube off as well. And then we're going to spray inside our pickup tube. Going to take our round brush. We'll go this way first, making sure that we get all that film off of there, and then we'll go in this side here. And then the last thing is right around here, around these this threaded area that actually screws to the spray gun. You want to make sure that that's cleaned very well, because that's where a lot of trash hides and it will fall in there. Okay, now that we got our gun all back together, the internal parts are clean, we got the outside cleaned off, it's ready to use. Let's go ahead and finish our clean job up and be prepared for a nice quality, high quality, professional paint job. And if you look down here, what you're looking at is lacquer thinner. We're going to take some good old lacquer thinner, just some wash thinner. We're going to go ahead and put our gun together just like this, making sure that it's nice and tight. And the next thing I'm going to do, spray my lacquer thinner through the spray gun. And we have now professionally, 100%ly cleaned our spray gun out using this top secret item right here, Carburetor Cleaner. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, showing you tech tips, telling you how it's done, and hopefully helping you learn along the way of not just this, but of this and of this right here. And when I say this right here, I'm talking about me, myself, and I, which is you. Because you wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for me, myself, and I, which is basically you if you said me, myself, and I. Always remember, you're number one in your life. If you're not number one in your life, nobody else can be number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll see you later, and I got to get this car painted. My spray gun's cleaned out, and I'm ready to go ahead and get her done.
Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know